Here, not quite the speed at first.
Off the end of the bat, in the center. This will drive in a run. It's an RBI for Favela. The throw to third, not in time. And it's 2-0 Campbell.
And Favela wastes no time offering it this first one. And Campbell starting to feel it a little bit, starting to have a little bit of success against Kaili'i. That ball a little more over the plate than she would have liked. Just enough on that to lift it over Obara's head at shortstop.
And now Sienna Coran, the courtesy run.
We saw them playing early. In fact, when we christened the new McKinley High School field, did a couple of games, a month and a half or so, and Mililani played in that first night. And one of the little bugs that seems to haunt her occasionally is the ball's hitting to the right side. That's going to go all the way to the wall, rounding third, heading for home. Here comes the throw, not going to be in time. And then it gets past the catcher, and nobody's over here to back it up. So a double at RBI, and then advancing to third on what's probably going to be ruled, or has to be ruled an E9 on the throw back in.
Wow, gets all of this. Elisa Favela, you see the little smile. She gets the ball to the outside part of the plate and hits this so sharply. It hits the ground pretty early, but gets all the way to the fence in right center field. Missed the cutoff on the throw. Coran would have scored anyway. And so Campbell, early on, they put up a 4 spot the first time these two teams met. They got up to an early lead, and it was Mililani that had to chip away.
Tracked it down, but 2 runs scoring easily, and now the dangerous Elisa Favela steps up. She rips it to left side. And they're going to hold Coran at third. Base hit, runners at the corner.
They'll take that, I'll tell you. Favela, you even almost think of putting her aboard just because you got a 4-4 game. She's such a good hitter, but she reaches out and touches that into left field. Second single into left field, so they're starting to get a beat on this outside pitch and the inside pitch for the right-hander Favela. Is she coming up with it? Favela will be courtesy run for here. Not as easy here.
1-2. Pulled into left. Coran scores. RBI single for Favela, and it's 2-0 Ewa Beach.
That's what you worry about right there. Favela has been here so many times. We can't speak enough to the quality of the state tournament experience, what it does for you as a player. Favela, she had smoked a couple foul balls, Felipe. She gets one somewhat outside, but still manages to pull it. Favela knows the importance of giving herself runs as the pitcher for the Campbell Sabres.
And here is Sienna Coran, who will come into courtesy run for Favela. Favela singled and scored. Single to third. She shoots this one in the center. It'll drop in front of Sanchez. A one-out base knock here for the pitcher, Favela.
She's been on fire at the plate. Stays short, just so strong through her shoulders. Doesn't even really need to use her lower body. Elisa Favela on a tear. Favela, she will probably run into that same mentality tonight. Favela has been red hot. They've switched them. I expected Favela maybe to be in the 3 or the 4 spot tonight. They stuck with Mariano there. Elisa Favela in this 5 spot. Red hot bat.
First pitch to her. Favela hits it deep and good.
It's about as hot as you can get. Elisa Favela, as celebratory as I've ever seen her. The Sabre Claw making a scratch here in the first inning. Wow, that ball almost a tennis court ball. Almost. Yoshira trying to calm Aubrey Kim down.
The second Grand Slam home run from the Sabres in the tourney. This one for Favela.
That was close. this a bomb. Came down in the strike zone trying to get ahead in the count, perhaps expecting Favela to take, right? With the bases loaded, it would be something you would expect from a hitter, to take a strike in a bases loaded situation, but Favela says no. What a great celebration. You look like a seventh inning walk-off. This is a player who has a very much of a game face in the pitching circle. Elisa Favela showing her enthusiasm as she trots around in a grand slam. That right here for Favela.
That one just hits up high. For Favela in the first, in case you missed it. The grand slam shot. That ball was ascending and trying to climb the net, get into the tennis courts. We made it 5-0 after one. Favela in the left. Oh, she's doing it again. Unbelievable.
You're kidding me. Runners at first and third. Maybe that's a situation where you think about putting someone like that on. I guarantee you, in her next at bat, she will not see a pitch to hit. Elisa Favela. Wow. That's a changeup. Down in the strike zone. For her second home run of the ball game. Took a little bit off of that, and Favela sat on it.
A 3-run shot has made it 9-3 Campbell. Always wanted to pose for a picture. Sierra Mariano.
Oh, your dugout's right there. You're not doing that when your dugout's on the third base side, I guarantee it.
Off the end of the bat, aimed to right. A base knock here for Elisa Favela.
You know, there's no rest in this lineup from an opponent's standpoint. You come in if you're Frost, and you come into the number 4 hitter in Mariano, and then it's Favela, Darian Robinson here.
It's like Chloe Domingo will come in a courtesy run for Favela.
I mean, you just look at the roster for Campbell. It's a pretty big roster. I mean, the interest obviously in the program.
It's ready to step in. She's had big hits in big moments. Can she do it again to keep Campbell with a perfect season? Here's a swing into the gap, and it dropped down. It's a winner for the Campbell Silvers.
I'll tell you what, couldn't have happened to a better person in a season where she has not been in that pitching circle every time. Many of her contributions have come when she's not pitching in the batter's box. Huge hit for senior Elisa Favela.
Favela does it again. It's her first hit on the night, and it's the one to send Campbell out with the win and put them at 11-0 in the 2016 season. What a finish from the defending state champs. Elisa Favela delivers one more time. What a game. Campbell wins it 4-3. A game that was built up to be competitive.
So you got Fantasco on at third, a lot of wheels. You've got Myers playing back at the bag, and I doubt that they will give up Favela on a bunt, but boy, it's a nice situation for them if she goes to the right side.
And this is pulled into left. It'll drop down. It's fair. Fantastico scores. Everyone advances a bag. It's an RBI single for Favela.
That's just what she does, right? I mean, she hasn't really gotten a hold of one in the 2 biggest hits we've seen, this being one of them, the game winner, of course, last week against Kapolei. But she just finds the spot. That ball about 6 inches inside the foul line in left field.
Campbell able to scratch one on the board.
Also saw Nicole Lopez, who was a freshman on that team. Also a Rainbow Wahine.
And the familiar face of basketball, volleyball star Korea Taufas this morning. We sit outside and look at the wheels on these Campbell runners.
as Elisa Favela lines one into left field with another RBI, her 17th of the season.
Favela got something up over the plate. Ropes it into left. A lot of action out there for Zay Sanchez.
And in to run Chloe Domingo. Courtesy runner at first.
James Taylor is your Fire You Up song. So that's it. You've lost all credibility on this conversation.
All right. Pitch hit. Gone. Never mind. Favela with a home run.
Home sweet home to Elisa Favela. She just flat out likes Rainbow Wahine Softball Stadium, and it likes her, Rory. Last year's state championship game, this time the first one back, she gets a home run in both.
I'm guessing on that one, got hit by a pitch earlier, and this one,
the screen.
if not for the screen out there, would be on the tennis court.
Once you get up over the screen, that's the measuring stick. When you're onto the tennis courts, that's when you really arrive. Let me tell you, Favela, as a high school player, almost made that. Yeah, it was a nice pitch by Sauer to get Favela out the first time on a dribble at her first base. He usually hits everything hard, whether it's an out or not. And Favela, you see All-State Player of the Year, absolutely dominated the championship game in that win over Mililani last season.
Here's the pitch. Favela pulls this one in to the Manoa Knights. Favela will be going to Bossier Parish next year in Louisiana. And Shagger Masura trying to give her some tips. That's the kind of power that Elisa Favela can bring. Of course, she's also a coach. Actually coached her sister Jada's Hawaiian Delight club team. A lot of people say Jada might be on pace to be better than the other two sisters. Favela in a right. Domingo going to third. Here's the throw. She's safe. And Favela to second. It continues here for Campbell in the third.
Favela, this is a half swing for Elisa Favela. Literally, she shortens this up a little bit, pokes it. Doesn't even finish that into the gap in right center field. And watch that throw. That throw on a rope. Rayla Jacobs. Kea.
That's one right there with 59 miles an hour. They see assistant coach Tioki beat it.
First got his own state championship at Pearl City. Has also coached at Mililani, not with Rose, but in years past, and now at Campbell. So he's roamed the West.
There's a 2-1. Favela to center. At the wall. Gone. Unbelievable.
They gotta be happy for Elisa Favela. The ace coming into the season has had her own struggles, thinking of herself as a number 2 when she's a number 1 on any other team in terms of pitching, so she has transferred that into the batter's box. I'll tell you what, her memories of this ballpark have to be sweet. Felipe goes off the post in center field in our first tennis court shot of the tournament.
Holy smokes. Elisa Favela. That's going to Pebble Beach. A 2-run shot to give Campbell the lead here in the 5th.
And Aubrey Kim had some success against Favela. Kind of kept her on the ground in the first couple at bats.
And from the moment it hit the bat, he's fist pumping all the way home.
There's a little bit of experience there. The 2 home runs in the championship game last year. That was huge. Team a little bit down, I felt like. Campbell was, maybe.
If you're into weird stats, since 2008, teams that score first in Division I title games go on to win the state championship 75% of the time. And that is into left, and in and out of the glove of Pollard Brunell. Over to second is Favela. She slides and she's safe.
I'll tell you what, they are amped. The celebration that's gone on with Alone coming into home, clapping for herself, and the fist pump here by Elisa Favela, who has just been virtually on fire. I feel like she's just got so much energy. She threw so many games last season and hasn't had to do that this season. She has taken all that focus and put it into her hitting. She's been tremendous. 2-run homer yesterday, the double here. They're always big hits, Felipe. They're not 2 out, I'm up 10 runs type of hits. They are nip and tuck, close game, big hits.
Grand slam home run. I think that performance in the postseason earned her that Player of the Year nod. Favela right down the left field line.
That's unworldly, the way she's been hitting the softball. Hey, you know, you come out of the state tournament championship game, I think about this a lot because you think about the way kids are affected by situations, and Elisa Favela was the best player in the state tournament last year. She won in the pitching circle. She hit 2 home runs in the championship game. She comes back this season and she is neck and neck with Cervantes to get the big starts. And it's an emotional roller coaster for her, and it hasn't affected her at the plate. She has been tremendous at the plate.
Officially, most
games. I saw that when they came out to stand on the line at the beginning for the introductions.
There's a bunt and a squeeze. The flip home. Safe. What a play.
We saw Shag Hermasura use this earlier in the tournament. Just execution. They used this against Kamehameha Kapolama 2 days ago. Fooled everybody in the stadium, and it does right here. Who bunts with a player that has 2 home runs, a double, 2 hits tonight, singles tonight? And what does he do? He shocks everybody. And coming around to score, it's Favela y Favela. We've seen that a couple times. The sisters Karan, the sisters Favela have been helping each other out.
And now here's Kara Morris.